Sorry my camera cut out, folks, but yeah, so I opened that door and then I went to close it and then it just slipped out of my hand and everything. And now then comes bouncing right down these stairs. And first of all, I don't know how it like landed right here, but yeah. You know what? This is I would probably rank this probably my first embarrassment video of all time. Yet like these 3 or 5 years that I've been doing YouTube, or no, I think it's been no, I think it's been like 3 or 4 years. I think I've been doing YouTube. Literally, this is probably like my first video out of all these years I've done YouTube that I'm filming something like this. As this, I consider an embarrassment moment. But hey, I mean, I'm filming this video after like 5 minutes or so, and I'm calmer now, and I feel a little bit better, and I just saying to myself, you know what? Lesson learned. What I should have next time, whether I want to carry stuff in a box or not, when my hands are full, like the lesson that I learned is like next time come down here and like do what you have to do, like set it down, then go back up the stairs and close the door. So yeah, that's the lesson that I'm learning right now, and then that's what I'm gonna do next time. So yeah, and so basically, folks, yeah, I'm gonna clean this up, but this is what I'll say. So basically, obviously, I got trains that I mean, obviously, I got trains that have their own remotes and everything, like the Bluetooth ones, such as like these ones right here, like Thomas, Percy, James, who are right there, and there. Those three Thomas engines, they each have their own remotes as they are the Bluetooth trains. And yeah, those are the remotes to them. And yeah, and then I have the other O scale trains, like I got O scale trains like this, like that Amtrak engine right there. That is not Bluetooth at all. This was long before O scale started making like trains with their own remotes like this and everything. So yeah, this is a type of O scale engine that you would need, like a CW80 controller, which is those over there, and like other controllers that are kind of like that too, and everything. So yeah, so that's the thing though, folks, is that obviously now that I have dropped, meaning that they are broke because I accidentally dropped it. Silly old me. So yeah, so basically, now that I have two broken CW80 controllers out of the three, that the other one that I have that was running, then it like stopped running, then I unscrewed the throttle, and then yeah, here, let me show you guys. So look at this. So now this is the one. So 2 out of the 3 CW80 controllers that I have, 2 of them I accidentally dropped as they are pretty much broke now. Here you guys saw. And this is the one I always used for years. This one always works, but then the light keeps flashing green, and then yeah, I tested the throttle out, but then as you can see, I mean it was always like this doing everything when I ran it, but then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna unscrew it and everything. So here, let me show you guys. Then I wanted to like see something, like try to like see like maybe like there was something in there that was like twisted or something, and then yeah, then I checked to see, because maybe I felt like there was like wires or something in like here or something, but there weren't. So that's where I kind of made a mistake. So then, oh, did I get it? Wait, did I? Aw, man. So yeah, now, yeah, no, there's nothing else. But I mean, obviously it's got like issues and stuff, but yeah, like the problem, folks, is that now I can't even like run this either, even though this is not broken. Like pretty much what I'll say, folks, is that all three of my CW80 controllers no longer work. I got two broken ones that I dropped today, and one, which is this one, that was running. Then it all of a sudden stopped running, and then when I like unscrew this, now I can't even like fully like get it back in here or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try using something else to like fully screw it back in or something, and then maybe it'll run. So yeah, I can't do anything. So yeah, the trains though and everything, folks. They now like the trains that don't have their own remotes, like I showed you with Thomas and Percy and James. Since I have O-scale trains that do not have their own remotes, like Thomas, Percy, and James do, that the engines that do not have their own remotes, usually this is the controller to use and everything. But yeah, the O-scale trains that run on this controller and everything, yeah, the O-scale engines and trains that run on this type of controller, I cannot use, unfortunately, because obviously they're pretty much all like busted and everything. Well, this is really not busted, but there's just something wrong with it and everything. So yeah, but I got to get it looked at. And then the other two CW80 controllers that I accidentally dropped today, as they are broke, that yeah, basically that means I unfortunately cannot use any of the three CW80 controllers. So that means I cannot run the other trains and everything on my O scale trains, like due to the fact that I have nothing else to like run it with. And obviously with like the Bluetooth stuff and everything, if I wanted to like run, let's say, my Amtrak engine right there and like plug this in to like here and then like run it, I'd say put it on this track, for example, that it would not even like run at all though, because it has to run. It's not an engine that's capable to run on like this type of track right here. These are only for like the Bluetooth trains that the trains that have each their own remote and everything. Where the ones like the Amtrak engines over there and other ones that I have, they run on their own, which means they would be run by these. So basically, the two things that I need to get my other O-scale trains back on track, which I'll say the Amtrak one, for example, number 10, the P42, is I need a new controller that's going to be able to run my other trains that do not have their own like remotes and everything. And I'm going to go to my local train shop sometime when I get the chance to and ask the owner of the local train shop what he recommends and what's like the best one to run. And whichever he recommends, I will definitely like consider getting. And then two, I'm going to have to get a new terminal straight track too. So then that way I can like use this to like plug it into and everything. So then it plugs right into like here, and then this part plugs into the track. So yeah, those are the two things that I need: is a new controller, and B, a new controller for the trains that do not have their own remotes, meaning their own Bluetooth remotes, like Thomas, Percy, and James right there. And B, I need a new terminal track, so then that way I can like plug it into and everything. So yeah, and so yeah, those are the two things that I need to like save my other half of my O scale, like trains and everything. So it's only those two things right there. Those two things right there. A new controller and a new a new controller and a new new controller and a new terminal track. Those are the two things that are gonna save my other O scale trains and everything. So then that way I can run those again. And that is the ones that are like those ones right there. Engines like that Amtrak engine right there. That's what I mean. Because those are like the engines, like that Amtrak engine. That's one of them that runs on its own. That needs like a controller. That needs a controller, whether it's like a CW80 or another Lionel controller, because that Amtrak engine and others that I have, those ones do not have their own remotes like these trains do right here. So yeah. So since that's what I mean, folks, is that I need a new controller, whatever the owner of the local train store recommends.